We're going to head to Gwinnett County because 11 Alliance Gilat Melamed is up there. You have been monitoring the crews. You've also been monitoring the warming centers as well. What's the latest from your vantage point?
The latest really is just, it's amazing to watch firsthand how quickly things can change. It's a very light rain now, and when I last spoke to you guys, it was a heavy rain. I had to have an umbrella out. My jacket was soaked, and now I'm standing without an umbrella just fine. You could see on the ground how it's hitting. There's some puddle spots, but really nothing major at the moment. There's still ice, though. That is not going away yet. We see it on cars, the icicles dangling. And this is why it's so important for people to stay off the roads. Earlier, we had video of what the roads looked like, just covered in ice. Gwinnett County transportation crews trying to do the best they can to clear the roads. And it was really the northern part of the county that was having the biggest issues, according to the transportation director. So that's really where they were focusing their work. As the rain started to pick up around 2 o'clock, that's when I was speaking to him, and I asked, are you still able to work during the rain, especially the later rain that we're expecting to continue into the evening? And here's what he had to say.
Crews are still working out there, and proactively what we're doing is we're using our plows to move the slush and the ice as much as we can from the roadways in preparation of the rain that continues that we are experiencing. That's what we're doing. And also our crews are continuing to apply sand and salt as necessary on our roadways.
And they are expecting the rain here to continue for a few more hours, so they're urging people to please continue to stay off the roads. And two things that really stand out to me when it comes to staying off the roads is the difference he mentioned between what they were seeing in the northern and southern half of the county. So even if you're saying, I'm staying in Gwinnett County, it looks fine where I am, I'm just going to drive somewhere else, within the county, they've been seeing big discrepancies, and also just how quickly things can change. The heavier rain I saw earlier probably lasted about 20 minutes or so. So things can be fine one moment, then it can escalate, and then, they might come back down. But that's really why it's just important to stay home until this all passes.
Gilat, we appreciate you being out there in the elements, because it is important for us to see what's happening in real time, because then we have the context from our meteorologists to think about what could happen next. So you're showing us the puddles there in the parking lot, some pretty impressive icicles on the cars and the street signs. And when we hear GMA talking, Gilat, about this refreeze overnight, and Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb saying whatever moisture is left over will freeze overnight, you start to think about why there is an extended warning for well into tomorrow, and it's just too soon to say all clear. Talk to me about, as you're kind of walking around, do you feel a slick pavement beneath you? At one point you showed us ice that was a half-inch thick, and that was from round 1 of this storm, and here we are in round 2.
Yeah, round 2, I haven't felt much slickness yet, like right over here. So this is a puddle, it's not black ice. And over here as well, I notice some moisture. Again, this all feels wet at the moment. Of course, the sun, or clouds, I guess, really are still out right now. So you can imagine that we have this moisture here. I'm feeling it. It's not ice yet. It's more of a puddle. But of course, it's going to be colder later, especially once it gets darker. So you never know what could turn into ice that's just water right now.
No doubt.
I got a quick question for you. I know yesterday you were focused so much, not just the warming centers, but the crews out there preparing to go out. And now they're going to deploy some National Guard members as well, hundreds of National Guard members across the state. I know you saw the crews. Have you seen any of the Georgia National Guardsmen get into place or conduct any type of operation at all?
I have not seen that yet, and just to give you a little more specific perspective of where we are, we're on Sugarloaf Parkway, pretty close to I-85, so of course near a major interstate, and Sugarloaf Parkway, of course, is one of the main roads. I have to say, though, that in this part of the county, what I've been seeing since about 10 a.m., the roads have been pretty clear. It's not like some of the video that we saw from Suwanee and a little more north where Grace was earlier. So it's possible that if those are still the more problemed spots, that might be a priority for them.
All right.
Okay, Gilat, thank you. We appreciate that.